What's up, everybody? My name is Kyron Chase, and I'm joined by the Diesel versus Mayweather, my John Cena versus Daniel Bryan, my brother Kyrie Sherrod. And today we'll be doing the SummerSlam 2017 prediction video. Of course, we will be competing for the brother heavyweight championship that he has. And the loser, since we're going to keep with the theme of last year's SummerSlam of singing, the loser has to sing TV themes of the winner's choice. And well, let's just get down to the break prediction. And one more other thing, it will be more than one, and the loser won't try to let it keep going on without doing it, since he waited 2 months to do the forfeit for SummerSlam last year. First up, Akira Tozawa versus Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
I'm picking Akira Tozawa.
Picking Tozawa as well because it wouldn't make sense just to put him on the title, put the title on a Monday just to give it back to Neville on Sunday. That doesn't make sense. As much as I didn't want Neville to lose the title, I say he should have held the title forever, and I still stand by that. He should have, and I would love for him to get it back. I don't think they're gonna give it to him back. Next up, New Day versus Usos for SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Kyrie, who have and why?
I'm picking the Usos, and in my opinion, I think the Usos is the best tag team in WWE right now. I think so. They've been on fire lately. And I like this new gimmick. They're like, I don't know how to say it. They're like tough, like they in the game, like that. I like that gimmick.
I'm picking New Day to retain, and I find it interesting that it's Big E and Xavier that's going to be in the match, but whatever. I'm kind of disappointed this match is on a pre-show, considering the fact that the match they had at Battleground was the best match of the night. So I don't see why not put it in the main show, but I'll have more to talk about that tomorrow on the Wrestling Ramble. Next up, Naomi versus Natalya for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
I'm picking Natalya, and in my opinion, I think Naomi hasn't been doing anything with the title lately.
They haven't given her any good opponents.
Since she won it at WrestleMania, she hasn't had one good pay-per-view match for the title yet. Since she had the title, she has had one good match. So I think they should let Natalya win, then let Carmella cash in.
I think Naomi will win, then Carmella's going to cash in. The second of this match is it's pretty much had no build. There's no heat. The main stuff has been happening with Carmella. Natalya and Naomi have not even had like main interaction or a promo together, anything like that. And that's a problem because, no one really cares about this match because no one cares about neither one of their characters. You'd have had more stock in this match if it was Naomi versus Charlotte or Naomi versus Becky. But they put Natalya in. And I understand you can't revolve everything around a 4 horsewoman all the time. But I think that's a bigger money match of Charlotte versus Naomi. Next up, Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks for the Raw Women's Championship. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
I'm picking Sasha Banks, and like Kyron said, they should have did the story. Well, I'll let him tell you that. But I'm picking Sasha because she has never won a one-on-one match, title match on pay-per-view. And I think they should give it to her because it's going to be in the same building where she had her best match, and that was against Bayley, and that's she take over Brooklyn.
I think Sasha's going to win as well, and I think they kind of screwed up. They should have started this feud at Great Balls of Fire since the match ended in a count out, and the story is Sasha can't win on a big stage because she's never won a title match on pay-per-view. And you let that move on to SummerSlam. Don't open them just while we're doing this video. You let that build to SummerSlam, and she takes the title in Brooklyn, where she lost her first title reign. She lost the title in that building, and she lost NXT Women's Championship in that same building. But because Bayley got injured, and I wouldn't have given the #1 contendership to Bayley to begin with, they had a hot shot this match, and it'll probably be a good match. They had a great match at Great Balls of Fire, but the ending was kind of ruined it. Next up, AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship with Shane McMahon as special guest referee. Kyrie, who are you choosing and why?
I'm choosing AJ Styles, and I think it's gonna be a couple of bumps in the match, but I don't want it to. But I'm picking AJ.
Picking AJ as well. I really don't want Shane to really play a major part in this match, but he will. Usually every guest referee match at SummerSlam, the referee has a major part in it, and I think because of everything Kevin Owens been doing and saying lately. Somehow Shane's gonna make a mistake. Either he'll be knocked down or something that's gonna cost Kevin the match. But I would not have Shane cost Kevin the match intentionally. And then Kevin's gonna get mad and they'll start a feud. Next up, Randy Orton versus Rusev. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
I'm picking Rusev, and I was gonna pick Randy, but I changed my pick to Rusev, and now thinking about it, I should have picked Randy, but the reason I think that Rusev will win is because Randy's, I know that he hasn't won any pay-per-view matches since WrestleMania, but I just think Rusev should win after coming back in his first pay-per-view match since his return.
This isn't for pay-per-view match. Battleground.
Oh. Well, I still think Rusev should win.
But he's not because they don't like Rusev, number one. Two, Randy has not won a pay-per-view match since WrestleMania. He lost the House of Horrors match to Bray Wyatt at Payback. He lost 3 consecutive pay-per-view matches to Jinder Mahal. He hasn't won at SummerSlam since 2013. Even then, that was a Money in the Bank cash-in. So yeah, I think they're gonna give this to Randy because and hopefully Randy doesn't try to phone it in. He actually does try it because if he does, I think it'll be a good match. But I'm going with Orton. Next up, Big Show versus Big Cass with Enzo Amore suspended above the ring in a shark cage. Kyrie, who you choosing and why?
I'm choosing Big Cass. And it would really make no sense for Big Show. He don't need it. Only reason he in this feud is because Enzo can't compete with Cass. Enzo can.
I'm picking Big Cass, and of all the matches, it's the one I'm looking forward to the least. Even with the added heat of Cass and the club messing up Big Show's hand on Raw, I'm still not picking Big Show. I'm picking Big Cass to win. Next up, Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt, also known as. And before I let Kyrie go on to pick, I'm like, who are you picking, Kyrie?
Finn. Please let Finn win. Because when I was watching Raw on Monday, he actually got me excited when he said he got his demons. I'm bringing my demons too. So that's basically saying that Finn Balor is gonna, at SummerSlam, is gonna be the demon. And Finn has only lost once as a demon, right?
Yeah,
in NXT to Joe.
And
so I think, and then I don't think he should lose as the demon yet. Not yet. I think he should be Bray.
I feel like I'm picking Balor as well, and I wish WWE didn't outright say, the demon's coming back by having it in the artwork. And I mean, when Finn said Bray Wyatt has demons, I have my own. He's gonna see something of mine. Just leave it there and let it be subtle. I mean, we get it, but just like showing a demon in the title card, that kind of ruins it. Wouldn't it? We still would have got it even if it left it with Finn saying I have my demons as well. But the fact that you put the demon in the a match card, that shows that, all right, you didn't really build this up the way you could have and really should have. Next up, John Cena versus Baron Corbin. Kyrie, who you choosing and why?
I'm choosing Corbin. And the reason I'm choosing Corbin because, well, he wasn't going to tell me, but I just 10 minutes ago, he had a video pause and it said Baron Corbin cashes in. And I fell asleep on SmackDown. I didn't know Baron Corbin cashed in. So I watched it and I saw Corbin cash in and lose to Mahal because of Cena. And I think Corbin going to come in the match and destroy Cena. Then Cena going to do that phony comeback. And that's when the match starts to get intense. And then Corbin going to win.
Honestly, I was going to pick Cena until the cash in last night. And, I mean, John Cena doesn't win at SummerSlam anyway. His last victory at SummerSlam was 7 years ago. I could see Cena winning this match, but I don't think it'll happen. I mean, I won't have a problem if he wins. I don't really care for Baron Corbin anyway. But I'm going to pick Corbin as well. Next up, Sheamus and Cesaro will defend the Raw Tag Team Championships against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. Kyrie, who are you choosing?
I'm choosing Ambrose and Rollins. And the reason is, at first I was going to choose Sheamus and Cesaro. I was going to choose Sheamus and Cesaro because I thought, at the end of the match, like Dean and Seth was gonna start arguing, and then that's when they lose. But I'm choosing Dean and Seth because, well, I just think they should win. They need to get back on top. Um, they're two great wrestlers, and I think they need to go back on top, like when they were WWE contenders, WWE champion contenders, and just be on top of the tag team division.
Picking Ambrose and Rollins as well. I can see a Dean Ambrose heel turn coming, but not yet. Let it build for a few months. And I would not pair them back up with Roman Reigns to make a full Shield, put the Shield back together, because I just feel like that's all three of them going backwards. But the reason I feel the Shield breakup was perfectly done, I wouldn't go back to the Shield at least that fast. So I'm picking Ambrose and Rollins as well. Next up, Jinder Mahal defends the WWE Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. Kyrie, who you choosing and why?
I'm picking Nakamura. Now, I'm picking Nakamura now. WWE, they usually don't let the other guy who they usually don't let like the newcomer win the person that's like, if this is their like first title shot, WWE will not let them win. But I think they should give to Nakamura because Mahal, I don't think he's a good WWE champion. He's not ready. I do not think he's ready. His feud with Randy Orton was, in my opinion, I think it was born. And I don't think he's, if he beat Nakamura, where did Nakamura go from here?
I'm picking Nakamura as well. I feel like, if you beat John Cena clean as a whistle on SmackDown, you gotta continue that momentum by giving the title. Now, I'll give Jinder Mahal this. While I haven't really loved his reign, he is giving it his best, and he's really improved in the ring and on the mic. And they did make him look strong on SmackDown last night by having him kick out of the AA, and they didn't have John outright pin him to beat him. So that's one thing. But I just feel like I think Vince is gonna pull the plug on the Jinder Mahal experiment, and they're gonna give the title to Nakamura. And I do think Nakamura is gonna have a pretty good entrance at SummerSlam. Finally, after 11 straight matches, number 12, Brock Lesnar defends the Universal title against Roman Reigns, Samoa Joe, and Braun Strowman. Kyrie, who do you have and why?
I picked Roman Reigns, and this is why. As it says, if Brock don't win, Lesnar and Heyman will. If Brock loses the Universal Championship, Lesnar and Heyman will lead the WWE. I don't care who wins. I really want Braun Strowman to win, but I don't care who wins long as Brock don't win. Now I think Roman should win, and let Roman win, and then just build it, and then just have a triple threat match at Survivor Series, right?
No Mercy's the next Raw pay-per-view.
And No Mercy, just a triple threat match, not for Brock. Because I think Brock is kind of in the way. Brock does not have to be in this feud. Only reason he's in this feud because he's a Universal Championship. He's a Universal Champion. So I will let Roman win. I wouldn't let Joe win just yet, or Strowman. I will let Roman win, and then like a couple pay-per-views later, let it be Strowman and Survivor Series, Joe, Strowman, and Reigns, and let that build up as Survivor Series and take the title off of Roman.
The problem is they just did that triple threat match 2 weeks ago on Raw. I'm picking Lesnar to retain. I want Joe to win the most, and then even I would like Strowman to win. But all that Brock's leaving if he doesn't win is not real. He's not going anywhere. He still has a year on his contract anyway. And I understand they're trying to mix fiction and reality of the stuff with John Jones calling them out. And I think John Jones will be at SummerSlam. But I don't have Brock going anywhere. I think he will retain the Universal Championship. I think Brock's gonna win because their ultimate goal is still. I know as much as I don't want that. Reigns to take the title from Lesnar at WrestleMania. And I don't think they're gonna save it. They're gonna have it in a fatal 4-way. As much as I think it'll be a great match, I think that Lesnar will retain here and drop the Reigns at WrestleMania. If plans change, plans change. But I don't have that happening because, like I said, Brock still has a year left on his contract and he's not going anywhere yet. All right, now let's run through the match card again. First up, Akira Tozawa versus Neville. We both have Tozawa. New Day versus Usos. I have New Day. He has Usos. Naomi versus Natalya. I have Naomi. He has Natalya. Alexa Bliss versus Sasha Banks. We both have Sasha Banks. Mahal versus Nakamura. We both have Nakamura. Styles versus Owens. We both have Styles. Orton versus Rusev. I have Orton. He has Rusev. Big Show versus Big Cass. We both have Big Cass. Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. We both have Finn Balor. John Cena versus Baron Corbin. We both have Baron Corbin. Cesaro and Sheamus versus Ambrose and Rollins. We both have Ambrose and Rollins. And finally, the Fatal 4-Way for Universal title. He has Roman Reigns. I have Brock Lesnar. That's 4 matches we disagree on, and I don't think it'll end in a tie. Next time you see me, I will be for the SummerSlam review. Hopefully the night of SummerSlam. Oh no, scratch that. Next time you see me will be the NXT Takeover Brooklyn 2 review, and also NXT Takeover Brooklyn 3 review. Then the SummerSlam review. But I hopefully will get a SummerSlam review out, and please tune into the Wrestling Ramble podcast tomorrow night. My name is Kyron Chase. This is Kyron Sherrod. We will see you guys later.